I told my brother of this awful truth while he slept. And he awoke a ruined man.
He confronted me.
You fought. Your fellow swords rallied one final time to avenge their king. You never stood a chance.
It cannot be. I remember loving him. He was my light, my king.
Dulac, please. Must I go on?
Yes. Finish.
Arthur was never supposed to die, Dulac. I only wanted the kingdom to fall. It would be just the two of us, together again, as it should always have been. I wanted you to suffer. I don't know how it happened.
In the name of Avalon, tell me it was not you!
I gave you life!
No!
It was an accident! Terrible accident! It is why you do not remember, my friend. You were like a child. I had to teach you everything. How to eat, how to sleep. So much time passed, I had hoped it was all behind us. But your mind was growing more agile, and one day you asked me what had happened. The coward in me thought of absolving myself, blaming Arthur for everything, but I couldn't. So I remained the villain, punished for her crimes.
And I became the hero.
I couldn't risk losing you to darkness. I needed you, Dulac. As you are now, surely you must understand that.
I understand. You were as selfish then as you are now. It was my life, Morgana. Mine, however wrong. Who does this now make me?
You, Dulac. You are yourself.
A monster that can never be slain.
Christ. Dulac. Dulac!
You must be starving after having a skinful.
Oh, she looks like death.
They say she knows the killer.
Freak.
Who does she think she is?
Oh,
Never did trust her.
only good for one thing.
Mary? Mary?
It's late. You should be home.
I wrote something. Well, I had a bit of help, but the words are mine. I wanted to read it to you. Dear Mary, I don't like seeing you sad. I wish you would be happy again. Love, Kitty. P.S. I miss reading with you. It's not very good, I know. I probably made mistakes and all. Please, tell us what's wrong, Mary. Maybe I could help. Is it Mr. Jenkins? He's left, ain't he? His dog and all. Pretty thing she was. Everything'll be all right.
Kitty, please. They told me they could, but I can't. Mo will die and it'll be my fault. My fault. Oh, God. Please. You shouldn't be around me, Kitty.
Don't say such things. You're a good person, Mary.
Always knew you were stupid.
I ain't stupid. You know why? 'Cause you showed me I ain't. That's right. When no one gave a brass farthing for me all my troubles, you did. You taught me to read, and now I can. It's like this whole other world's opened up. It's like I can see things that weren't there before. That's all because of you. No one else. Mary, what's wrong?
They were a classroom. There were children. You're their teacher.
Don't be daft. I can barely write my own name.
Kitty, I seen it. It's you.
Mary, I think you should go lie down.
No, there's no time. I have to go find them.
Who?
Sir Lancelot and Lady Faye.
Of course you do. How silly of me.
Oh, it's worse than it sounds.
I'm sure it is. Be careful, Mary.
I'll be fine.
Oh, you know they ain't in the bells no more, don't you? Waldron were right cross when they upped and vanished.
I've got an idea who might know.
I'm afraid your journey has been wasted, Miss Kelly. Delac refuses company.
Where's Faye?
I don't know. Something happened between them. He will not give me the details.
Surely they've argued before.
Not like this they haven't. He's not even interested in fucking. It's most tiresome.
Faye's out there on her own. She'll be feeling rotten as all hell.
Oh, Delac is soothing the savage beast with an ocean of claret as we speak.
Mr. Delac, please. Whatever's happened, it can't be that bad. Merlin's still out there. We must stop him.
Where will you search?
I'll try the bells first, see if anyone's seen her.
Miss Kelly, good luck.
Mary,
Miss Kelly?
so any luck finding him?
Ugh. Yes and no. The dog's gone missing. I'm trying to find her. I'm guessing you ain't seen anything.
Nothing. Sorry.
Ugh.
How are you anyway? Feeling better?
Were you unwell, Miss Kelly?
Oh, you could say that. Miss Kitty here nursed me back to health.
Well, I am glad to see you better.
Enough about me. Look at you two. Ain't love grand?
I just wanted to say,
We both wanted to say.
thank you, Miss Kelly. Mary, you've changed my life in more ways.
My pleasure. I couldn't have you barking up the wrong tree now, could I?
Oh? What tree were you barking up then, Master Hopkins?
Oh, leave off for both of you. Let a lad be.
In all seriousness, though, Henry, your plans with this young lady.
I'll be marrying this kind lady, if that's what she like.
A proper one? Not one of them lineless Costa weddings?
You can have as many lines as you like.
You hear that, Mary? As many as I like. I shall have a book full of lines. I'll write some myself.
Oh, I'm only coming if you bake a cake as tall as I am.
For you, Miss Mary. Anything. Oh, I'll never be able to thank you enough. Pa says you're welcome by the shop on a morning. Whenever you need breakfast, he'll be there waiting. Psst, can I share a secret with you, Miss Mary? I don't think she's with me for me buns. I did as you said, Miss Mary. I strode right up to her and asked for her favourite flower. I popped it right in her bonnet, I did. You should have seen her blush. Agnes? Who's Agnes?
Back again already, Mary?
Mr. Jenkins sends his apologies.
Not man enough to come in person?
He's too ashamed.
I should think so.
I'm looking for his dog. He's lost her.
Not seen him or his blasted dog since they vanished without so much as a goodbye. You offer your distinguished clientele the best hospitality? That's the thanks you get. Well, he's not welcome back under this roof, that's for sure. If you see him, you can tell him. And while you're at it, you can give him this. Glad to be shot of the pair of them.
You're all art, Mr. Waldron.
Yeah, well, I'll keep an eye out for her. How's that for heart?
Fit to bursting.
If you must know, I've already filled the room. A European gentleman, very pleasant and normal. Van Helsing, his name is. Shan't be getting no trouble. It's only a flaming dog, Mary. Anyone would think it's a person the way you're carrying. Mr. Jenkins should be out looking for it himself. What a mad lot. I don't even want to think about what that man gets up to. Men get lonely, Mary. I'm not insinuating anything. You're the one that thought it.
I don't know how we'll cope with her as she is. I suppose this is why I couldn't see my petal making it to Wales, given this conversation. Thank you.
Hey, Lewis, I've been thinking. You know them Whitechapel murders? Don't you think them a grim Now, I'm just a humble drunk, but it's been on my mind lately, see. What if, deep down, we're all the murderer? Lewis! Lewis! Bloody hell!
Evening, miss.
Charlie, keeping out of mischief, I hope.
I was trying. Misty, surprised you ain't at church.
Bit late for prayer.
She dead then?
Who dead?
Mr. Jenkins's hound. I saw the vicar carrying her into the church not more than half hour ago. Sorry, miss. I thought you knew.
Oh, Mary. I prayed someone would come soon. I found her in the dankest of streets. I thought her to be a pile of rags, but something compelled me to stop.
Thank God you did, sir.
We should fetch her master.
He won't care, I'm afraid.
Listen how the poor creature whines.
We need blankets, sir, to keep her warm.
Yes, of course. I shall find some.
I've been looking everywhere for you, I have. Had me worried sick.
Delac.
With Miss Eve. Refuses to see anyone. Oh, God, what are we to do? Faye?
Blood. Blood Aworth.
Go! Hold on! Daywith? I know you're in there. Let me in, please. I need help.
Come in. Not seen you for a while, Mary. I was beginning to worry. Care to blow a cloud with me? Eucalyptus and clove. Very soothing.
Not now. It's Lady Faye.
Oh, what's the matter?
Her and Mr. Dulac have had a blow-up. He won't have nothing to do with her.
Oh, but they're bound together.
I know. I've never seen her this poorly.
Well, if Sir Lancelot refuses to see her, there's not a great deal I can do. Afraid I don't condone bewitching potions, Mary, no matter how dire the consequences.
I just want her to be well.
Now, this isn't permanent, but it'll work for a short while. Hopefully Lady Faye and Sir Lancelot will patch up their differences, and this will all be forgotten.
Thank you, Bloodaywith.
You're giving me a run for me money, little witch. Do give me regards to the warring couple. The elixir is no permanent fix, but it should help them patch things up. Perhaps it would have been wise to have added some dried strawberry. Hop to it then, Mary.
Good heavens! She is being restored before our very eyes.
I have not known pain like that before. Thank you does not seem enough.
Bloodaywith said it won't last. At some point, you and Mr. Dulac need to make up.
then I should become accustomed to pain.
What has happened between you?
Oh, Mary, I do not know where to begin. What is falsehood or truth anymore? I'm not certain.
Is it something to do with this? The wild-eyed man? I think you were wearing it.
Then it was not Merlin you saw, but Arthur.
Mr. Dulac were fighting him. He didn't... Oh, God.
Dulac was not the man he is today. That is who I created. Oh, so many terrible things have come to pass because of me. Maybe I do deserve to live like this.
I'm sure the world's a lot better off with this, Mr. Dulac, than the old one. So you were selfish. You're not now. Would a selfish person be blaming themselves?
You do not understand.
Oh, don't I? What's more selfish than leaving your child because your feelings are more important than hers? Or running away when there's a murderer out there killing women? Women like me? I didn't mean...
I'm sorry. Is this where you tell me it isn't too late? I can still earn my redemption.
Nah, you're fucked. Me too.
Nice to know I'm not alone.
If we stop Merlin, it won't have been for glory or guilt or some bloody curse. It'll be because it's the right thing to do.
Fuck the curse.
That's the spirit. Fuck guilt.
The right thing to do.
The right thing to do.
For you to have made that potion on your own is remarkable. Every day that passes, your power grows. Bear in mind, this is without any tuition. With proper guidance, Mary, you could become quite formidable. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Now, we know your power works via touch.
Dreams as well.
True, but we have at least some measure of control of the former.
Oh, what if I go out and touch people in the street? Like I did before, except not by accident.
Thousands of women. We could be out there weeks.
You ain't got any of his old wands lying about, I take it?
No one uses wands, Mary. But it is interesting you say that. I never considered your power working with possessions.
Yeah, this thing's over 1,000 years old, right?
I'm trying to concentrate.
Just queer how it looks like it was made last week.
It's probably enchanted. Mary, that's it! You clever girl! There is only one person Arthur would have allowed to enchant this.
You think? Let's try it.
Are you sure?
No, but it's all we got. Come on, you said I needed to be taught. So teach me.
Very well. Take the tunic in both hands. Make yourself comfortable. Take deep breaths. Your mind will want to go. You have to let it. Do not resist. What's the matter?
That felt strange.
You cannot be afraid, otherwise it will not work.
Let me try again.
Mary?
Faye?
I'm here, Mary.
Faye? Where are you?
I'm right here.
I can't hear you.
Shit.
It's dark. Cold. So very cold. I'm scared.
Be brave.
I can see a light. Flickering almost. It's getting nearer. Oh, there's someone here with me. It must be him. Ah!
Mary!
He cut me!
Bring your mind back, Mary. Now!
Oh, Faye, where are you? I don't know how to get out. Don't leave me here, please. Oh, fucking hell! My hand is bloody bleeding!
Thank heavens it is only your fingers.
He's desperate, Faye. I could feel it.
He could be out there this very moment.
Then let's go stop him.
How?
I'll put myself on display. Draw him out. You can't. It's my decision, and I say I can.
Why, miss? Care to drain me baubles for me?
Oh, fuck off.
Never met a fussy tart before.
I'm busy.
Doing what?
Leave now.
Maybe later then.
Forget Merlin. All I'm attracting is drunks.
Maybe we should try somewhere else.
I think you could be right.
Wretched.
Passed this man before, and yet until now he was deaf to my voice.
He's using the arcane?
He must be.
Let's find out what for.
He was acting mightily suspicious.
Who's to say you don't know where Merlin is?
After him. His scent goes beyond this entrance.
Then so do we. Oh, it's locked. Look, there's an opening. I could climb through and let you in.
Is this wise, Mary?
Yes! Well, I need to find the key.
Mary! Come back through! Mary? I don't believe it. Dulac.
Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive them that trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever and ever. Amen.
Dare she come here to make demands of me?
She's going to look for Faye.
It comforts me to know the animal suffers more from this separation than I.
I am to leave town on urgent business.
Now?
Lance, darling, I'm very sorry for whatever it is you refuse to tell me about, but I have affairs of my own.
She has lied about who I am. Each day more comes back to me unbidden. His memories are now mine. I was glamoured, but Guinevere knew. I can see her face under me, confused, afraid, telling me no.
Miss, the cab is here.
Dulac.
Leave, as you always do.
You're not helping anyone by staying locked away like this. Go to Faye, speak to her.
Naturally, you take her side.
This has nothing to do with sides. My God, you truly are a child sometimes.
How dare you speak to me like that?
I shall speak to you however I wish. This is my home.
You would not ask me to go out there if you knew what this torment was like. I am not worthy.
A child spat at me today. Her mother said she had never seen an ape dressed in such finery. You do not know what it means to be unworthy in their eyes, Delac. You never will.
But I am Sir Lancelot.
No! Delac, you are not. You haven't been for centuries. Maybe you never were. All the knights of that world are gone, along with their kingdoms and their oaths. You are a man, no more, no less. There are events going on around you right now, things you can change. Instead, you remain drowning in the past, as you always have. Languish there if you wish. But I will not stay with you 1 second longer.
And now... Lady maiden, says thou art drowned here, the seventh of
Mr. Delac, I've not seen you for weeks. I thought you'd left.
Leave? Without seeing you? Never. How goes it, my good man?
Same as any other day, sir. Still waiting for the tide to turn out that pot of gold.
A drink to rouse the spirits.
Don't think I should, sir.
No. Quite right.
Is everything all right, sir? Mr. Dulac, you seem odd-like.
Ignore me. I am a fool.
I don't think you're a fool, sir.
Here. Take this.
Why, sir, that's most kind. Thank you. Wait till my ma and sisters see what I've brought home. We'll feast like kings and queens.
To the bells it is.
Well, 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 if it isn't Mary Kelly's dashing blonde.
Ah, I am owned by no one.
Every man has his master, sir. Perhaps you just need to find your...
You misunderstand me on purpose.
There now, we're getting somewhere. What have...
And you speak of things beyond your own understanding, boy.
That's a bad habit of mine, sir. My apologies. Now might be the time to put your faith in your fellow man, sir. I promise I can...
Oh, you think yourself above the influence of good alcohol and fine women?
Not above. Just different.
And what will that cost me?
That depends on how woeful the tale turns out to be. But for you, well...
Consider it carved.
We have a deal?
We've reached an accord, yes.
How businesslike. If this is your bedside manner, then...
Now, boy.
Yes, sir. Where shall we begin? Don't tell me my dashing blonde is suddenly demure. Come now, why do you seem so afraid to say what you want?
I am not demure. Do not act as though you are my first, nor are you likely to be my last.
Then I am sure I am in for a treat. I don't make a habit of saying this, but if you wish to stop...
My thoughts clouded. It is as though a storm follows me wherever I go.
People come to me when they want to forget for a time. I'll take care of you for as long as you're in need of me.
A man should mind where he steps.
It is ill to keep a man from his liquor. Do not test me, oaf. I am in no... Where was I?
Sore head?
Saw everything.
I've never thought of vomiting on a copper's boots before. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, so they say.
I trust your presence here is for more noble efforts than mine own.
Chained myself to the Simmons factory gates.
The entrance has my sympathies.
Ah, bloody ha. They've been running the factory on 18-hour shifts, and nothing anyone can say will change their minds. If they don't listen, we'll strike work. Bastards won't be so happy when their jam ain't being made.
Constable, I must speak to Inspector Aberline at once. Mr. Lusk, may I ask what this concerns? I seem to be the recipient of the Ripper's latest correspondence.
It stands to reason, does it not, that when so little value is placed on us by the state, others should be encouraged to indulge in their own barbarism.
Mr. Lusk, I'm told you have evidence pertaining to the Whitechapel murders.
That I do, Inspector. Contained within this here box.
My God, man, what is that?
A kidney. Heavens above!
You're not a surgeon, Mr. Lusk. How can you be certain?
It was examined by Dr. Openshaw. He works at the London Hospital, curator of the Pathological Museum.
And please, tell me why the curator of the Pathological Museum was inspecting this before the police?
Ah, yes, there is an explanation.
Mr. Lusk, when exactly did you receive this package?
The 16th, sir.
Tuesday?
Evening? That's 3 days ago.
Thank you, Sergeant.
I may say I was most perturbed by it. Most perturbed. Not in my wildest nightmares could I ever imagine receiving such disgustingness via Her Majesty's post. You're lucky I did not throw it away.
I apologize if I appear insensitive. Was there anything else Dr. Openshaw concluded?
That it was part of a left kidney, and that it belonged to a female in the habit of drinking.
Why, Inspector, that certainly fits with Mrs. Eddowes.
That is not all. It arrived with a letter.
From hell, Mr. Lusk. Sorry I send you half the kidney I took from one woman. Preserved it for you. T'other piece I fried and ate. It was very nice. I may send you the bloody knife that took it out if you only wait a while longer. Signed, catch me when you can, Mr. Lusk.
Oh, I feel rather queasy.
We must take this into our custody as evidence at once.
Sooner it's out of my sight, the better.
If you could return tomorrow to make a formal statement, that would be most helpful.
Of course. Good evening, Inspector. Sergeant.
I'll have this sent to Dr. Brown immediately. Meanwhile, get in touch with the post office. See if anyone on duty that day can remember receiving this parcel.
Yes, sir.
You hear things like that, makes you wonder what the meaning of it all is.
I'll tell you what the meaning is.
Well?
There ain't none.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Of course you don't.
We're here to do better, be better.
Surely you're not asking me to put my faith in the general populace after kidney in a box.
All right. If it's all so pointless, why don't you end it then? Kill yourself.
Where's the fun in that? Wouldn't get to come in here then, would I?
Oh, of course. I could end it.
Here, I think you've got a taker.
Listen, sir, I didn't mean you.
Charming.
I didn't mean anyone.
I can end it.
No, you can't.
You do not understand. My being here is wrong. If I lift the curse, I can be at peace.
Hey, I told you being here's fun.
Curse? What in heaven's name are you talking about?
The creature and I are bound for eternity. It is what brought us to London.
Then get a divorce. I'm sure your wife isn't having the time of her life either.
I did not want it to end. But now, I see it must.
Christ, what have I done?
Ignore him. He's a fop. They're always carrying on like this. Few stanzas of Coleridge and he'll be right as rain by tomorrow.
I shall find you, wizard. That letter will tell me how. I beg pardon. Sergeant Gully?
I am not supposed to engage prisoners in conversation.
Can you not make an exception? For me?
I mustn't.
I will not speak of it, if you do likewise.
You're bold as brass, ain't you, Mr. Delac?
My health is much improved.
I am glad. No sickness?
Just embarrassment. It was no way for a gentleman to behave.
We've all had evenings like that. No one was hurt, that's the main thing.
Your words restore me, Sergeant. These damned bars. It would be better if I were closer. No?
That's out of the question.
Are you Thomas Johnson?
I promise I will behave.
No point letting you out then, is there?
Sergeant! What a devilish mind you have. It should be you in here.
I must confess, it does seem wrong, you being caged. Like some beautiful bird. Not to mention, you're taking up valuable room. What if we should need that space for an hardened criminal? One could walk through those doors at any moment.
It seems, Sergeant, you have only one course of action.
You are free to go, Mr. Delac.
We are but a moment together, and you send me away.
I have had fun. More than you would know.
Then why should it end?
Please. I know you just meant to get out, and I might be a fool, but I have feelings.
Yes, you do. It was unfair of me.
Maybe a little of me as well. Inspector said I could have released you an hour ago. I didn't want to spoil the view.
Come along now, miss. Let's not make this any worse.
It's all a terrible horrible mistake, Constable. I shan't be sorry when you are made to look a fool.
Miss Highgrove, back again. So soon.
Sergeant Gully, tell this simpleton to release me at once.
If this was indeed penned by Merlin Sand,
She smashed a shop window on the high street.
mid arit saxe das word? No. Gruras in black ariten on lukath sehand. Sehand. Shit! A word here yara diffud me helpeth ar yiten path to yen dise aron bek burkire. It worked. By Christ, it worked. I beg pardon.
Come this way, sir. Step inside, and you shall witness horrors that no ordinary man could conjure.
What is this place?
The Looking Glass, sir, where those brave enough are given chance to glimpse into the darkest hearts and marvel at man's artistry. I can see you're intrigued. Come, take a closer look.
I seek the man guilty of these crimes. You know him.
No more than I do the devil himself.
Do not lie to me.
I swear on my little Lucy, I don't know him. All this carnage is just what I gleaned from the papers.
You have met no one of late to make you wary.
Yeah. Well, not so much wary as odd. He admired the paint in which I write these signs. Asked if it could be used for finer work, like letters and the such.
Who was this man?
I don't know. We were late. I had my back turned.
If I find you have lied, you will see what horrors man can truly conjure. I have you, wizard. You!
Mr. Dulac, this is what it looks like. I can explain. There's no need to unsheath your weapon, sir. Please, put it away.
Merlin, where is he?
I don't know anyone by that name.
What of the kidney?
You know?
Answer me!
There's a surgeon in the city. He provided the organ. No one was harmed, though. It was from a corpse.
What is the reason for all this?
I must swear you to secrecy, sir. They'll hang me otherwise.
I swear nothing. Now speak.
You saw how lost I'd become. Resorting to the supernatural for crying out loud. It was a dark time, the darkest. But in that despair, I had an epiphany. I remembered the reason I had embarked on this crusade in the first place. It was not merely to uncover wrongdoing. It was to make things better. The Ripper was my invention, but the public, they brought him to life. It was discussed in Parliament. Governments will act. Laws will be passed. Good can come of this tragedy. God, please, no!
It is a lie. The whole thing.
How could you? The truth cannot save us, sir. Only what people believe. That is all that matters.
Delac, thank heavens I found you. Whatever he's done, it will have to wait. Mary needs our help.
Leave while you have feet on which to run.
Delac, we have no time to discuss this now.
Where?
The crypt, under Christchurch.
Could you not have stopped her?
You have met Mary, haven't you? It is within your power to unlock the door. Repeat after me.
Du ure path negale, on bene and us alate foth comun.
When did you...
Not now.
You evil bastard! You're gonna pay for what you've done!
Please, God, I meant no harm. You must believe me.
Mary! Faye! Oh, Mr. Dulac, how nice of you to join us.
I am here to help. Not that you look to be in much peril.
I have him.
Have who?
Who do you think? I touched his person and saw it. He hunted the women at night. I saw him covered in Eddowes' blood. Even saw him write those words on Galston Street. That's right. I saw it all.
But Merlin!
You said you smelt disease on him. He's using the arcane to heal himself. And for what better cause should Whitechapel's fallen meet their end?
Have you known her power to be untrue yet?
This will not end well for you.
God has forsaken me. And now the devil comes to taunt and torture.
Too fucking right. Women are dead by your hand.
Their existence was an affront to God's glory. Their souls will be damned along with yours.
Ah, you cunt! No!
Vile witch!
Mary!
God will not see me suffer. He arms me against the heathen.
What a pity then he has not armed you better.
killed him.
You should prefer this to the alternative.
Some help, if you would. I have seen many men in battle, Miss Kelly. You fought as well as any of them.